We find ourselves in very difficult times now. The multi-layered inequalities between and within countries and across the gender spectrum have been exposed and exacerbated by the pandemic. We see this manifest in the climate breakdown, human rights violations, privatization of public services, and power concentrated in the hands of the wealthy elite and corporations. The UN is facing a crisis of relevance and legitimacy. Agenda 2030 is under threat, and many, including within the UN, have expressed serious doubt that the SDGs can provide a meaningful path forward. Transformation is key for HLPF and has already been underway at the UN. However, the direction is away from human rights and towards stakeholder governance, uncritically turning to the private sector as partners and undermining sustainable development. An accountable and democratic multilateral system that upholds and resources human rights is essential to delivering on the SDGs.
We must move out of siloed approaches and processes. SDGs are interlinked and should not be clustered when implemented and reviewed. The rights of women and girls are fundamental and cross-cutting. To achieve the SDGs, we need a transparent and participatory policy-making process. Governments must adopt the inclusive, transformative thinking of justice-oriented movements and organizing. We need an international economic reconstruction and systemic reform summit at the UN to ensure a paradigm shift and heed human rights-based calls for debt cancellation, grants instead of loans, reimagining global trade and investment, stopping intellectual property regimes on health supplies and services, and promoting progressive taxation. The UN must ensure democratic provisions for countries, not strengthen their authoritarian bases under the pretext of lockdowns. The UN and the Sustainable Development Agenda must uproot neoliberal frameworks and must be grounded in global solidarity, decolonialism, and intersectional feminism. We, the people, must reclaim the UN.